as a witness to the riot in my cage. While I paint a steady hand across the page, I wore a hollow grin to mask the hollow bones and turn my private tremors into stepping stones. The weight of every praise was like a leaden sky, because you only see the bird and never see the climb. I mastered the deception of a surface like glass, while beneath the frozen waterline the shadows pass. I was splintering silence where the light cannot reach, trading all my secrets for the lessons they would teach. To be solid is a burden when you're standing alone, wrestling with the ghosts that I have overgrown. I took the bitter drops and called them healing wine, told myself the agony was simply by design. But the clock strikes two and the wolves start to speak about the nights I was desperate and the days I was weak. If these jagged lines could find a voice and shout, they would tell you what the furnace was about. They would scream that I walked through the core of the heat, with the ashes of the old me underneath my feet. You admire the luster, but you overlook the toll, the price of every shimmer that was carved into my soul. I took the debris and I made myself a throne. I built this peak from the valleys I've known. I built this peak from the valleys I've known. I shook hands with the ghost of my own defeat. He told me that my ruin was finally complete, but I planted a garden in the dust of the drought and watered every seedling with the nectar of doubt. The world said be humble and stay in your face, but I ran with a fever and a thunderous pace. I took all the gravity and used it to rise, plucking silver linings from the wreckage of the sky. Every time I stumbled was a verse in a song, proof that the struggle was where I belong. I didn't fold my hands when the ceiling gave way. I just learned the architecture of a darker day. Now the pressure is the power that I carry in my veins, a wild kind of freedom born from breaking the chains. I am the author of the chaos and the calm, holding the lightning in the hollow of my tongue. I am not a champion who never knew fear. I am just the one who refused to disappear. Every winter was the soil for the bloom, every storm was the engine in the room. If these jagged lines could find a voice and shout, they would tell you what the furnace was about. They would scream that I locked through the core of the heat, with the ashes of me hold me underneath my feet. You admire the luster, but you overlook